Bonjour, Madame Thomas. Coucou. Good morning. This is Madame Torres here reporting live from Middle Township Middle School, and we are au marché. It's kind of crazy. Our kids are loving Market Day, and we're reporting to you live. So this morning we set our prices rather low. This class happened to be really chatty, as you could tell from the background noise. They got a couple of fines that were heavy, like 35, 40 euro fines at a pop. So their Capri Sun, we made 25 euro, and chips were 50 euro. And I broke them down into learning stations. So they have 4+ stations. The first station is Au Café, where they can buy their Capri Sun or their chips. The second station is a board game called Apples to Apples. The third station is another game, Mad Gab. And finally, we have cards on the fourth station / poker. And the bonus station in blue is Ma Boîte au Trésor. That's my treasure box, and it's something that Jen and I sort of started here. And if you look at my market cart, that's jam-packed full of banks, books, and folders along my treasure box, along this side. Just a box I sort of picked up, I think it was at Marshall's or something like that, and I filled it with surprises. And my high earners are allowed to pick inside a secret box of treasures. And there's masculine and feminine boy and girl gifts, tattoos, t-shirts, I have erasers, just stuff that I found at the dollar store or Walmart. There's some makeup. Here we've got our erasers, some tattoos, some book covers. So that's reserved for the high earners because our low earners aren't going to be able to eat all the way. So if you take a look out into the crowd, the kids are divided up into their learning stations, and we're going to rotate probably every 20 minutes or so. We've got Apples to Apples back here, or Mad Gab rather. Bonjour. Over here we've got cards or poker. Bonjour. Bon matin. Good morning. And I have about 7 or 8 kids per group, just because this is a really large class. Apples to Apples is going on over here. Bonjour. What does bonjour mean? Yeah. Means hello.
What does?
Bonjour. Bonjour.
Wait. Bonjour.
Bonjour. Thank you. A+ for you today. And finally over here we have our girls relaxing. Bonjour. And this is a station that I reserved for the cafe. So they're eating their little snack and just relaxing on a Monday morning. So this is the classroom that I teach in first period. It's a math classroom. There's really no space in here, but we just make do. Bonjour. We just make do with what we have here, and unfortunately it's not as snazzy as your setup, but this is my Market Day card. A little sad, but we're doing the best that we can here. So if we come over here to the desk, I have my bank set up, my master banks, and it's just basically just like yours. I've got the euro and the low denominations over here, and over here everybody is coveting this bottom shelf of the bank. It's my high bills along with the golden ticket, which is worth 5 euro or extra credit points onto their test or average, however they choose. They write their name on the back. This is a blank one, but they would write their name and their date and their grade on the back, and the reason I gave it to them. I like to do this for trivia in the morning, so they like to own their golden tickets. Of course, this morning they were begging for golden tickets, but time is up. So we get rid of these kids on Wednesday, and today is the last hurrah for them. Wednesday is their time to go to the next special, so we get all new groups of kids in. Okay, it's about 8:23, and we are just about to rotate the kids to the next station. So we're going to rotate in a sort of orderly fashion. This is what happens. Okay, j'allais. Il faut changer de place, s'il vous plaît. If you are at Juré Station, you're moving over to the center. If you're at the center card game, move over to food. If you're at food, move over to Apples to Apples. Apples to Apples, you're moving over to Juré Station. Okay, we have our line here of children, 7th graders, that are at the station to eat their snacks. So we are going to practice ordering in French. And I put their prompt on the board. So if they want a Capri Sun and chips, they would just say, je voudrais un Capri Sun et les chips, s'il vous plaît. So they're going to practice it now and budget accordingly according to their earnings. All right, Lauren, you're up first.
Je voudrais Capri Sun et les chips, s'il vous plaît.
Oui.
Capri Sun et chips, s'il vous plaît.
Oui.
Je voudrais Capri Sun et s'il vous plaît.
Oui.
Capri Sun
Oui. Et chips. D'accord. Je voudrais
Capri Sun.
s'il vous plaît. Oui.
Je voudrais Capri Sun chips, s'il vous plaît.
Oui.
Je voudrais Capri Sun and chips. Wait, how do you say that one?
S'il vous plaît.
S'il vous plaît.
D'accord. Et Michael.
S'il vous plaît, Capri Sun and chips.
S'il vous plaît.
S'il vous plaît.
Excellent. Allez-y. Okay, so they're going to pick what they want and come back and they're going to pay my master bank. Okay, here we have 3 students. These are high earners for 7th grade, and they have the opportunity to pick from our treasure box. So they are going to pick from the box. Now, the first person that is the highest winner is Monsieur Cardi with how many euro? 180 euro. That is impressive. Très bien. So, you're going to pick from our box. And he's looking in the secret box of treasures. And getting his prize. T-shirt, you have one there? Okay, hold it up. Let's see what you have. Nice. Au revoir. All right, who's my next highest earner? Madame Risco. Mademoiselle Risco. You ready? You're up next? Ready to pick? Enjoying his snack at market day. Au revoir. And Keon. Vas-y. And he got a book sock. Au revoir. A book cover.